Brought to you by businessblueprint.com.au.
Hi, I'm Dale Beaumont. I'm the author of 16 best-selling books and the creator of Business Blueprint. You're about to step inside one of our live seminars called The New Rules of Business, and you're about to discover a range of tactics and strategies to help you to grow your business faster and easier than ever before. So enjoy the video, and we'll talk again soon. I want to talk about Google, but you can insert in there Yahoo, Bing, any of the other search engines. I'm just going to say Google to make it easier so I don't have to keep repeating them. All search engines work on the same kind of core fundamental principles. So if we keep Google happy, then the other ones will look after themselves. Because in Australia, Google has, it's over 70% market share of people who uses Google here as their primary search engine. It's about 70, more like 80% of the hands go up. That's what they use. So that's why we're going to focus on Google, because if we get that right, then most of our traffic is going to be covered. Now, there's two parts to Google. We have this part here, which is known as the free or organic listings of Google. So anybody can get there, but it does take a little bit of time and knowledge in order to know how to get to the first page. And also, they've got these parts here, which are down the side and sometimes at the top, and you can see a little headline there, and that headline says sponsored links. So people, anyone can get there if you're willing to pay. Now, when Google first started, you could put ads there, and if someone clicked on your ad, it would be 10 cents, 15 cents, 20 cents to get someone to click to go to your website. But now it's starting to become more and more competitive, which means it's becoming more and more expensive. So you have to pay more to get into these premium spots on the first page. Now, in some cases, now what used to be 10, 20, 30 cents a click is now $3, $4, $5 per click. And in other industries that are competitive, like real estate or insurance, it's $15 or more just to get somebody to click on your website. Not to get them to do anything, just to get them to click, okay?
We were talking to someone yesterday, and a friend of theirs was paying $800 a click.
$800 per click. I've never heard that before. That's pretty crazy, okay? But even at 15, right? Now, you've got to understand this, that for most people, once they arrive at your website, many people that just have a number at the bottom call this number. Most of that traffic, 98% of that traffic is disappearing, okay? Let's just say that they had a really awesome website, okay, that was converting at 10%. How much are they spending just to get a name and email address, just to get a lead? $150 just to get a lead. Does that make sense? So I am not against paid traffic. I do some paid traffic. But if it's your only source of traffic, it's going to become more and more expensive in the future. So I think you should have a combination of paid and free traffic. But I'm going to spend most of my time now talking about how to generate free traffic, because what I want you to do is to use the free traffic to optimize your website and then work out what you are able to pay for a click. And then if it's cheaper than that amount, then you do paid advertising. But don't do it right now, because most of you will be throwing money away because your website is not optimized correctly yet. So we're going to use free traffic to get our website performing well, work out what every customer's worth, then work out what every lead's worth, then work out what every prospect is worth, and then we come up with a dollar amount, and then we can spend anything less than that on advertising, and we're still making money. Okay? Because you can make, like with this here, if you've got a good website and you spend $1 and you get back $3, how long would you keep doing that? Forever. So how many times would you give me $1 if I gave you back $3? Every second of every single day. But the problem is that most people are giving $3 and they're getting $1 back, because Google makes literally billions and billions of dollars from basically people that don't know what they're doing. And so you don't want to basically lose money, you want to make money. All right, so what we're going to talk about is how to get free traffic, how to get into here. Now, this process, the technical term is called search engine optimization, or SEO. And there's a lot of myths out there about SEO, a lot of crap information out there. There's a lot of fads that might work for a week or a month, but then they stop working because Google gets smarter. And so I'm not going to tell you any fads, or I'm going to give you the actual core fundamentals of how to get onto the first page. Now, why the first page? Okay, well, most people these days don't go to the second page. So Google says that around about, I think it's now less than 6% of people, when they search for something, will ever go down the bottom and go to the second page. And it's probably about 2 or 3% that'll ever go to page number 3, and even hardly almost like 0.0 something percent that go to page 4, 5, and 6. Now, we used to be persistent. I remember when the internet first came out, we'd look through 10 pages to find what we're looking for. Now, what do we do? If we can't find what we're looking for on the first page, before we go trawling through all the other pages, what do? We type in another search, and we try to get more specific, and then we just see what's on the front page. So, with search engine optimization, if you're not on the first page, you are getting a tiny amount of traffic compared to all the traffic that you can get if you're on the first page. So I'm going to show you how you can get onto the first page, and I want to also talk about how you can get onto the first page for as many search terms as possible, okay? Because many people just have one doorway of how people can find their website, and it's this narrow. I want to show you how you can have hundreds of doorways, and so you can get a lot more traffic to your website for free, okay? Now, when Google looks at a website, they don't see what you and I see. Google is software. It's like a spider that basically comes and scans a website. You need to understand this, because otherwise, the stuff that I won't teach you later won't make sense. So this is a website here. Now, if you want to see what Google sees, you can go view and then view source, and this is actually what Google sees when they land on my website. They don't see what we see. Do you understand? Okay. Now, what Google does is they scan all of that code, and they then get information from that code that determines where they're going to rank this particular website. Now, Google doesn't publish the things that they look for, because people sort of start to screw with their system, but they say that it's over 100 different things that they look for when they're scanning websites. So I'm going to tell you the top kind of 7 to 10 things, and if you get most of these right, then you'll be doing more than 95, maybe 97% of all the other websites that are out there. Okay, so I'm going to give you the fundamentals to being able to rank well. Okay? Hi, I'm Dale Beaumont. I'm the guy you've been watching in the video just there. And I'd like to give you the chance to connect on an ongoing basis. If you've enjoyed what you've learned and you'd like to learn more, then please head to our website. The address is www.businessblueprint.com.au. That's businessblueprint.com.au. I look forward to connecting with you more there and helping you to build a stronger and more profitable business.
Brought to you by businessblueprint.com.au.